Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It's 5:08 p.m. according to a computer clock on Sunday, February 1st, 2015, and this is my review of Sailor Moon Original Series Episode 2, I'll Punish You, The Fortune House is a Youma's Mansion. This originally aired in Japan on March 14, 1992. And I just watched it on Blu-ray. This wasn't part of the original English dub of Sailor Moon. This episode had been skipped over. It was released on the ADV set, the cheapo set that was released before in Japanese only. But anyway, so this episode, it's a filler episode. Basically, a new fortune-telling place called the House of Fortune opens up in the Juban district where Usagi lives, and the Youma, the monster of the day, I forget her name at the moment, she uses like tarot cards to possess people, boys, it's just boys for whatever reason, and gets them to do horrible things, including Umino, the geeky kid, who has a crush on Usagi. He goes to his House of Fortune to find out how Usagi feels about him and stuff like that, to find out if he has a shot with Usagi. Anyway, so he gets possessed, a bunch of kids from the school get possessed, and as they're doing bad stuff, their energy is being absorbed by Jadeite, using stock footage from the first episode, I guess. Anyway, so, this episode has only a few scenes of importance. First is an introduction by Usagi where she talks about herself. I don't know who she's talking to. She just exposits information about herself and recaps the story so far, from the first episode. Yeah. And then there's a scene where the arcade scene where we see Motoki for the first time, and Usagi gets to play the Sailor V game, and I guess Motoki opens up the arcade after school, which explains why it was closed when Usagi was there in the first episode. But anyway, then later on there's a scene where she runs into her dad who's out shopping, and her dad sees Luna for the first time. This is the first time that we see Usagi's dad, earlier than in the manga, in fact. But the scene with Motoki was originally in Act 1 of the manga, but had been cut from Episode 1 of the anime. Well, it wasn't cut from the episode, it was like, I guess they never put it in there, they saved it for Episode 2. So, those three things, Usagi's introduction, the arcade scene, and the scene with Usagi's dad, are the only three things that matter in this episode. Usagi has to be reminded by Luna how to transform. She forgot the phrase. Or maybe she was just stalling for time because she didn't want to do it, I don't know. Then she has to be reminded by Luna to throw her boomerang, to throw her tiara, and, yeah, Usagi's an idiot. She also has this crying fit at one point, not during the battle, but just earlier. The episode's entertaining. Umino's being a jerk in school, and he flips up Miss Haruna's, skirt, and you can see her panties. She's got a smiley face on the back of her panties. That's... wow. Anyway, I guess this episode was cut because of the whole possession by the devil thing. I think Umino has the devil tarot card or something, and the Youma says that he will do the work of the devil, and also because they're just being mean to teachers, causing problems in school. One of the kids actually trips Miss Haruna in class and she falls on the floor. Harsh. But overall, it was an entertaining episode. there are a few important things in there, but you don't have to watch the whole episode. Just those 3 parts that I mentioned. I guess I should talk about the next episode previews. Each episode, except for the first one, has a preview after the opening theme of the episode that you're about to watch. But also, after the closing theme, there's a next episode preview. These have never been brought over here before, not even in that ADV box set of, the subtitled Japanese episodes. They have never been shown over here, these next episode previews. So it's nice to have them because they have unique dialogue with like Usagi and some other characters sometimes. Anyway, I think that's about all that I have to say about this episode. It's kind of weird that Umino would be hanging out with other guys. I mean, just because they feel that they can do whatever they want, why would they hang out together in a group? I don't know. That's never addressed. Anyway, overall, good episode. And, I think this is the first one where anyone gets a really good look at Sailor Moon. But apparently Umino and the others can't piece together that it's Usagi. For whatever reason. I don't know if they've seen Usagi with Luna before. I don't think they have yet, but it would probably be harder and harder to not notice that Usagi is Sailor Moon. I mean, what's preventing them from noticing? I mean, she changes her clothes for like a slightly different school uniform type of thing, Sailor Fuku, and she wears the tiara and, jewelry and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, I guess that's it for now, because now I'm kind of going off on tangents. But anyway, it's 5:16 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.